Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. Today I'm going to be sharing a welcome sign or a wedding sign that I made for a wedding that took place in February of this year. And I'm using this board that I had. I'm not sure why it was in the house, but had this piece of wood already on hand, and I'm using my makeshift ottoman stand slash coffee table top to create the circle that I need for this welcome sign or wedding sign. And once I traced it out, I'm just cutting it out with my jigsaw here. Next, I'm giving it a quick sand on both sides using this electric sander. And I'm using some paint that I had left over called Pink Breeze by Valspar, and it's in a satin finish. Now that the paint is all dry, I'm just placing these floral pieces. These are eucalyptus stems that I got from IKEA. And then I'm going to decorate these with some roses that I purchased from Amazon. I'll link everything I can below so you can check it out if you're interested. The roses were different colors, so I had pink, maroon, and off-white, and they came in a box of 50. The stems are wire stems that can be wrapped and twirled, and they hold their shape. So I'm just using those to tie within this bushel and making a nice bouquet on either side. And this is going to just decorate that welcome sign. And I'm just placing those roses in as you see, and then I'm twisting the stems around to hold them in place. As you can also see, I did use some zip ties, so I have zip ties holding the eucalyptus stems, and then I'm just sticking the rose stems in wherever I can. Okay, so I just used my Cricut and I cut out the letters. I just cut it out on paper so I could lay it out and see how it looks, because I'm not wasting vinyl for it to not look right, and to get the placement and the sizing. So I saved each thing that I printed. So this is going to be up there, and you see I have pulled this part of the bouquet out because I'm thinking about cutting that piece off and then adding it to the bottom here, because it's a little, I think it'll look cuter if there's a smaller piece, it's not even, and then having the bigger section down at the bottom. This is just a small zip tie I'm going to use to attach that piece. And I'm going to use this one to hide it, since it's light pink and it's there. I'm going to put this white one in here. And next I'm going to wrap this side part of it where the zip ties are connected. I'm going to wrap that with the tool to hide it, and then I'm going to drill holes in the actual board itself to attach it. And then when I make those final holes, I'm going to make a bow, and that's going to hide everything in this little seam here where the two bouquet sections meet. did some adjustments to a few of the roses because they were all facing straight up, which was a little bit non-realistic, so just turned a few of them, and this is how they're looking. This is a temporary bow here. This is going to be much fuller. It's going to cover a lot more of the wrapping of that piece, but this is it for now. And it's going to be in black vinyl once it's all done. So here I'm using this yardstick going across the entire sign to make sure that everything is level. And I'm starting with that bottom line because I know that if that line is level, everything going up will also be. So I started there. And as I moved up, because these letters were large, I couldn't use one piece of transfer tape to attach this whole thing. So I had to put each letter on individually. So not only am I using the yardstick to make sure everything is level and not slanted, but I'm also using the smaller ruler to make sure that I'm spacing out the letters evenly. And here I'm marking the board where I want to drill a hole. And once I place the hole, I'm going to use zip ties to attach the bouquet to the board. And I'm just going to go around the outside with the zip tie. So I'm only creating one hole here. And then I'm going to do the same thing a little bit lower to make it a little more secure. And now I'm creating a large bow out of tulle to cover over where the eucalyptus stems meet. And then I'm using some of the tulle to hang off the side and just drape down the side of the sign. This is the sign that was used at the wedding. I hope it inspires you to create something, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And this is how I used it on the easel that I made in the previous video. That one is linked below in case you want to check it out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.